Just got off the train at Needleton. About ready to start our hike into the Chicago Basin. Ready to go?
Yes.
Just crossed the bridge over the Animas River, and now we are off toward the Chicago Basin with a whole bunch of other people that just got off the train. We're now entering the Weminuche Wilderness on the Needles Creek Trail, a mile away from the train. On our way up, short 9 or 8 miles to camp. Got some cloudy skies and some thunderstorms possible in the forecast, so hopefully we can set up camp before we get wet. We're about 2.5 miles in. It's good steady ascent. Working up a bit of a lather. I think we passed everybody that got off the train and on the trail before us, so whatever campsites are available, we get the choice. Here's a shot of the Needle Creek. It's flowing pretty good. Wow, look at this. Look at that. Very nice. Girl we just passed said there were some wild edible strawberries along our way. So it looks like this is one here. Hopefully they don't kill me. They are tasty.
My water leaks out. There's a huge one here.
Huge. Leave that for somebody else. Tiny, but full of flavor.
So in 2019, there was an avalanche. And all these trees have been knocked down. And significant portions of the trail are zigzagging, doing switchbacks around the trees, stepping over the trees, trying to go under the trees. Definitely adds a little more physicality to the trail. Just doing full squats with your backpack on. A little more balance. Every time we come to a group of down trees, we expect it to be the last group, but there are a lot of them.
Just reached 10,600 feet, and it definitely feels like we are getting close to the start of the basin. There's a couple people camped down there, so we are going to try to get as far as we can to the basin so we have a shorter walk tomorrow morning and the next morning for our summit attempts. Beautiful cascade as we approach the Chicago Basin. Just get out of his way, right?
Yeah.
Looks like he wants to go this way, but maybe he'll go straight.
Fucking looking at you, dude.
The one in front?
Oh shit, I hope the babies don't come over here. We're really gonna be in trouble.
I guess we'll go back. Yep.
Go back this way or go up?
I think just go back a little bit. Oh, he's getting after that milk.
Huh?
He's getting some juice. Yeah.
Hey Adam, look big as that goat nails you. I might try and just go straight up this. I think that's my recourse. Oh, fuck. She's telling you don't. You want these horns, boy? Oh boy, that's gotta be all of them, right? Oh no, don't come near us. You just stay over there. Dude, they're going right on the trail, so it's... Wait for that last one to go.
Yeah.
It's not as scary as that moose was. Just because the moose is physically twice the size.
These guys are so used to people too. I'm sure that they know we don't mean them any harm, right? So we made it to camp, and I am here at this creek. About to pump some water. And behind me is the view up towards Twin Lakes, up those majestic mountains. Not really sure which one is which, or if any of those are mountains, but we're going to be up that way tomorrow. Lots of mountain goats up here, hikers and deer. Not a whole lot of people, so that's good. So we made it to camp. We are making some ropa vieja tonight. We're that kind of fancy. Oh boy.
Oh crap.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can you watch this stuff? Because I have my clothes hanging out.
Yeah. We got an issue with goats.
We should have brought goat spray. I'm gonna go back and make sure they didn't molest my socks.
Well, they're heading this way, so they probably didn't. It is. Dinner video, take 2. Goatless.
Goatless.
All right, after we scared the goats off. Now we're going to have some ropa vieja, because that's how fancy we are.
That's us.
Yes, fancy. Looks good. Looks good. We're going to have that on some tortillas. Not bad. So this is our base camp, just below Twin Lakes. We're at about 11,300 feet, right along the, I think it's Needle Creek. So got some nice cushy sites, not too far from the water source. Can't complain. It's only drizzled a little bit today. We were worried about all the crowds in the basin, but I mean, there's a couple people camped over here and over here, but it's not bad at all.
Getting our Ursack ready to hang for the night. Hoping the pack of goats don't go through again.
They're quite aggressive.
It's Adam's tent. It's Adam.
We all done with this?
In my tent.
So it's about 5:30. Just had dinner, hung our bear bag and the rain has started to come down, so perfect timing to go chill out in the tent and get dry.
Day 2, it's about 6:15 a.m.
Right at sunrise.
Right at sunrise. We don't need our headlamps now. We're gonna head on out to Chicago Basin. We've got about, what, 3,000 foot climb today?
Yep.
What peaks we hitting today, Adam?
Hopefully sunlight and Wyndham. It was very wet last night, and it was cold this morning, so we got kind of a slow start. But it's sunrise, it's not like it's super late.
Definitely colder than expected last night.
For sure. And we're off. On our way up to Twin Lakes, across this beautiful cascade. Still making our way up to Twin Lakes. Feel like we're almost there. This is Twin Lakes. We're at 12,500 feet. That is the direction of Eolus Peak. Not exactly sure where that is. And this is the direction we're headed toward sunlight and Wyndham. It's way up there. We are 13,400 feet, getting closer to the top of sunlight. Got a ridge, and then we got some class 3 climbing, and then we'll see if we get there. The views are starting to be pretty spectacular. That's Wyndham behind. And that's where we're headed. We are nearing the summit block of Sunlight Peak. It's difficult in my opinion. Had to scurry up some very loose stuff to get to this point.
I think down is going to be really difficult.
That's the spire. Came from that way. Starting to get those awesome views. There's the summit of Sunlight Peak. We're almost there. Get a view of the other side of the ridge here. All these other mountains. That's the spire there in the middle, and that's Wyndham Peak, which we may or may not attempt after this, if we can get down. This is intense. Dude, I don't know.
This is definitely gone from hiking to rock climbing. I mean, straight up rock climbing with consequences.
I don't know, man.
Getting down that part's gonna be interesting. And it's straight the F down.
This is the way, right?
Yeah, there's a cairn right here. There's one right there.
Dude, how's it look up there?
Around and look at the outside, you know.
We made it to Sunlight Peak. That was difficult. to say the least. Where are you going, dude?
Exploring. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Nope, not doing that.
That is the true summit. But you have to kind of go from the top and just leap to the middle and then leap where Jason is. But marker's right there. I'm good. Careful.
Dude, that's not a leap of faith.
That's a jump.
I thought it was like you
That's-
jump and it'd be equal.
It's a.
So you jump here and go up. You don't jump on that one. I see. You fall. You're.
Staying up here for a while.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I just climb up it. All right. How to get down?
Very pretty up here. Careful.
Ooh. Not the pack. I think I could just climb up this.
Don't die.
Yeah, I should probably not do it, right?
Right. So this is the little chimney that you have to climb through to gain the summit. Kind of feel like going up was going to be easier than going down. Looking at that. Go ahead, coming down off of sunlight. Some legit climbing.
I just scraped half my backpack off on the granite. Whew.
Now where do we go?
There's a cairn there. I think we came that way.
So it's about 11:30 and we're halfway down off a Sunlight Peak. And due to the storms that are rolling in on both sides of us, we're gonna not attempt Wyndham at this time because it'll probably take us a couple hours to actually get up to the top. So the responsible thing to do is to go down. But we got the hard one. We're not doing Wyndham, right, Jason?
Nope.
All right. So we're gonna head on down to camp.
I think we have a ptarmigan.
Coming back down into Twin Lakes. It's a beautiful shot of the Chicago Basin. And we're just above Twin Lakes. 1, 2. I think I see a marmot. Where is he? There he is. Doing a little sunbathing. We're down at Twin Lakes, and we got a good view of Sunlight Peak right there where we were a couple hours ago. On our way down from Twin Lakes back to camp. We're in a nice sunny spot, but it looks like down the valley, some rain. Tonight, night 2, we are making some burritos, some mangoes in there. It smells really good.
overestimated our water content though that would be needed.
Dining well this trip. Our bear bag is hung on night 2 in the basin. We are going to try to turn in early and wake up super early tomorrow to hit the trail by 5. Try to get North Eolus Peak and then come back down, pack up camp, and head down to the train tomorrow. It is 4:45 a.m. and we are going to start hiking here in a couple minutes in the dark to try to get a peek before we have to catch the train. It's very dark and cold. Morning of day 3, heading back up to Twin Lakes before sunrise. It's definitely different hiking in the dark. Back up to Twin Lakes, and now we're taking a left to go towards Eolus, North Eolus. Looks like it's wake up time for the goats. Cool. Yeah. They seem to like us. It's a cool waterfall that looks like it's coming out of the rock. Sure, there's a pond up there. We're headed up around that ways. Getting closer to the top of North Eolus. It looks like we need to be on the right side of that notch. And then we'll be able to see Eolus and North Eolus and assess the time to see if we can do both or just one of them. Still got a ways to go. At 13,500 feet, we gotta stand off with a couple goats. They use the trail just like we do.
Yeah, you like the trail? Nope. Keep going. What do we do on this? You must get back to the trail.
I will scoot. We're on our final approach onto North Eolus, which is up that a ways. Just past 8 o'clock. Hoping to be down, on our way down by 9, so North Eolus it is. We'll have to save Eolus for another day. atop North Eolus. That was tough. Very tough. Benchmark is up there. And the abyss is down there. What a day. Here's our last view of the Twin Lakes area and the surrounding majestic peaks. Definitely worthwhile coming up here. We're heading down to camp now.
Pack fast and get the train.
Yes, we got a date at 2:45. I guess I'm gonna go. Did you go up and around it? May I pass? Thank you guys. You're the best. (10:45). We're back at this junction for Twin Lakes and Columbine Falls. So we're almost back to our campsite. And then we're gonna pack up and head on down. These guys must have followed us back to camp. Not cool. This is in our camp, so we need to make sure we clean everything up.
Day 3, we just tore down camp.
Oh shit.
Adam has to go poop.
Do you happen to have sunscreen handy? Packed up camp and now we're heading back down to the Needleton trailhead, where we hope to catch the train at 2:45. If we don't catch it, I don't know what's going to happen. It's 2:15 and we've still got over a mile to get to the train station. The train leaves at 2:45, so we've been running down this mountain. It's going to be close. With 10 minutes to spare, we made it. Oh, to the bridge. And our train stop. Oh, thank God. This is the Animas River. Just enough time to pull out my tickets and get on the train. Made it.